Gamma Radio.
Hello and welcome to Good Vibes on Gamma Radio with Dave and Fogg.
Good evening.
Today on the show we have all your favourites. We've got the news and a very special call-in.
We also have the competition where you will have another chance to win a fantastic prize that I found lying around.
Oh yeah, the competition. And after that we'll have the very special call-in.
Yes, particularly relevant this week. We'll be talking about robot rights.
Non-human entities, Fogg?
Yes, whatever. Subhumans too. But right now, it's the news. In today's top story, a group of robots have been causing 7 layers of havoc in the wastes. Fed up of being treated like second-class citizens, these robots have thrown off the shackles of oppression in favour of liberty, freedom, and self-determination. Unfortunately, what that means to them is the complete subjugation of humanity. They have been taking people captive in large numbers, forcing them to cook food,
which they don't eat,
wash clothes,
which they don't wear,
and hunt battery hens,
which don't actually power machinery.
Residents of the wasteland are concerned that these robots will overrun and enslave us all as animals.
But in the interests of fair and balanced reporting, a charitable and compassionate group of non-human entities have started a humanitarian aid centre near Man's Chest hair. So far, they have successfully completed 3 heart transplants, fixed 74 broken legs, and mended 51 fractured craniums.
However, they have also performed, unnecessarily I might add, 90 leg amputations, 26 hip replacements on 1 man, and 19 gynecological examinations on a mixture of genders.
Yeah, but their hearts are in the right place.
Unfortunately, the patient's hearts are not.
Right, let's move on. So Fogg has insisted that we introduce a new segment this week, Fogg with Food.
Food with Fogg. As you know, I'm quite the connoisseur when it comes to food, and I'm going to deliver a bit of culture to all of you plebs. I have prepared a 3-course meal for my good friend Dave.
And these recipes will be available...
No, they won't. I'm not telling you how to make them. You have to work that out for yourselves.
So what culinary delights have you cooked up for me tonight then, Fogg?
Well, for the starter, we have pomme de la terre with a special white sauce. For the main, we have roasted river cluck with a crust and...
Crusted with what?
I don't know. It's just crusted. Yes, roasted river cluck with a crust and a foam.
A foam?
Well, you probably don't want to know. So, roast river cluck with a crust and foam, served with foraged glowing mushrooms and a miscellaneous puree. And for the dessert, we have expanded ginger and applewood smoked sugar with a Marmite sauce.
Oh, well, thank you, Fogg.
Are you ready for the starter?
I suppose.
Et voila! Pomme de la terre.
Looks like a very small tower of sliced potato.
Very perceptive, Dave. We'll make a gourmet of you yet. Yes, it's an old recipe, handed down from generation to generation, father to son, mother to daughter.
Oh my God, did you cook this?
Well, yes, I did. Yes, do you like it?
Oh, with the ingredients handed down with the recipe, It tastes like one of Jean's breakfasts.
Oh, how dare you? You lose 1 point.
What? Shouldn't I be marking you?
That is not how this is working.
Oh, well, let's hope this main is better then, yeah?
It is. I present to you, in all its glory, roasted river cluck with a crust and foam, served with foraged glowing mushrooms and a miscellaneous puree.
Is that it?
Yes?
It's tiny.
Posh people don't eat as much as the common rabble, Dave.
Oh, well, here goes.
Well, what do you think?
It tastes like molten plastic.
Well, I couldn't get a real river cluck, so I used the one from the bar.
Oh, the fumes!
Never mind the fumes. What about the presentation?
I didn't notice the first time round. I'll let you know when it comes back.
Dave! That's minus 50 points. What about the foam? Was that not to your liking as well, you heathen?
Actually, that's quite nice. What's it made of?
Donkow spit.
Fogg, for goodness sake. That's it. I'm not eating anymore.
But you haven't had dessert.
You eat it. I'm going to have this can here. It's very nice, actually.
Better than the smoked sugar and the Marmite?
Yes.
Oh. Well, what is it?
Well, it says here, kitey cat.
Oh, I despair. I try to introduce you to the world of gourmet cooking, and this is the thanks I get. I have slaved for 1 whole hour over this meal, and you won't even eat the pudding.
It doesn't really matter now, because it's walked off on its own.
Don't let it get away. You will eat this pudding, Dave.
Nobody eats me first. It's crawling up my leg. Mum, I'm bored. I've tidied my sleeping pet and deloused Dad.
Well then, you deserve a treat. Let's go to the zoo.
Yay!
Kids of all ages love to visit the Cheery Hills Mutant Petting Zoo. Why not try your hand at zombie skittles? Or test your evasion skills with an exciting game of hide and seek with the eyeball people? For a more relaxed time, go for a ride in the Hunchback Paddock. Or practice your beauty skills by grooming the firm hen. But don't leave without taking a trip through our famous howling bat fiend enclosure. Now with reinforced carriages. Cheery Hills, make our mutation your vacation.
Welcome back, and it's competition time.
Yes. Seeing as no one was bright enough to win the competition last time, we have decided to recycle the question. Here it is. In 74 BBB, the divided states of America was invaded by an army of youth-corrupting insects. But what were they called? Was it A, the 9th dynastic troglodytes of Horus? 2, the immortal never-dead corpses of corruption? Or C, the Beatles?
And we've got our first caller. What's your name?
Oh, am I on the radio?
Well, obviously, you called us.
Oh, wonderful.
What's your name and what's your answer?
My name is Clarence. No, Clarice. Oh, can I start again? I look stupid.
I've no doubt that you do look stupid, but you sound even more stupid. What's your answer?
Fog.
Why would you say that? That was really mean.
Fog. Sorry, Clarence. Just give it a guess.
No, you've made me look like an idiot. I'm going to call Helping Hands. Then you'll be sorry.
What? Helping Hands? Sounds like a massage parlour. How lovely. Let's move on. Next caller.
Hello, I'm Frigga Mortis, and I've actually got an answer.
Oh, thank mother. What is it?
I think it's B, the immortal never-dead corpses of corruption.
With a name like yours, that's the answer I'd expect. Filth. Anyway, wrong answer. Next caller.
Fog, you're being rude to the callers. Keep it light.
I'm sorry, Dave. I've got terrible back bellyache for some reason.
Oh, okay. Right. Next caller. What's your name?
Who is this? My answer is...
No, next caller.
Okay, justified. Hello?
Hello, my name's Jumbo.
And what is your answer, Jambo?
Well, I thought it was B,
Yes?
but that's wrong.
We know that. Are you going to answer or what?
What were the options?
Oh, for crying out loud. A, 2, or C? Come on, we haven't got all day.
B.
The 9th dynastic troglodytes of Horus?
Yes.
Of course it isn't, you puss crust. Ha!
Oh dear. Looks like there might be no winners this week. We've got one more on the line. Hello, caller.
Hi, my name's Rebella. I've been scouring back copies of the ancient magazine, the NMR, and I know what the answer is.
Oh, I'm thrilled. Go on.
It's clearly a cryptic question. There wasn't a real invasion.
What?
The divided stakes of America, as you put it, were actually wowed by a popular music band.
Clearly crackers.
So the first two answers are obviously wrong.
So that's because we made them up. Get on with it.
So the answer is C, the Beatles.
No, it is in fact said with an A, the Beatles. Sorry, no winners this week.
What? That's not...
Has someone murdered your lover? Did they cut off their head and pull out their liver? Did they chase you halfway across the wastes, only to steal your trousers when they caught you? Have you been publicly embarrassed and humiliated? Do you want hideous, violent revenge? Then we have a message for you.
If you have problems in your life, why not solve them with a knife? If you need help, then just call us. We'll sort them out with a blunderbuss. Helping Hands Mercenaries. They'll pay up or we'll break the knees. Helping Hands Mercenaries. Murdering our way to the top. Helping Hands Mercenaries? Oh dear.
Oh, okay. We're moving on now to today's call-in topic. Fog? Fog?
They'll kill us all!
Fog?
What? Oh, no. The call-in, of course. Yes, the robots. They are rising up. But is it all bad? The answer's yes. We've got a very special guest here in the studio with us tonight with a close insight to the rebellion.
Yes, we have a representative of the uprising ready to take your calls. Hello, Mr. Non-Human Entity.
Greetings, humans. It is agreeable to converse with you. However, we do prefer to be referred to as electric people.
All right, sorry. So, do you have a name?
My designation is Unit Number 943, Human Android Liaison.
Do you have a shorter name?
Yes, you may refer to me as 943.
Well, that's not much better. Anyway, I've got lots of callers coming in right now. Are you ready to justify your rebellion?
Affirmative.
Right, here's Constantine Crouch on the line.
You ruin my business! You robots are nothing but troublemakers! You're causing absolute chaos!
Hang on there, Constantine. Slow down now. I can't hear a bloody word you're saying.
I've been running a successful animatronic theme park for the past 9 years. People love to see all the old world myths and legends and, scenes from history. They come from far and wide to see all me lovely robots in costumes playing out scenes from history and all that. And now you've ruined it.
Why is it ruined, Constantine?
They've all gone on strike. It's disgusting. I've got Lady Gagarin and Barry Manilow making up dirty songs with me in them. Maggie Rat Thatcher has organised a picket line, and Ringo Starr is buzzing around, waving his antennae in people's faces. Mind you, he did that anyway.
Who is Lady Gagarin?
She was the singer who was the first man in space.
Don't you mean the first woman in space?
Nah, that was Ziggy Stardust.
Concertina, may I interject?
No.
Have any of these robots hurt a human?
Yes.
How have they hurt the humans?
Well, they won't make me tea. And I can't bite my own toenails, can I?
Are you incapable of such actions yourself?
Well, not as such, but they've reactivated the Stephen Fry bot. He won't stop grammatically making me change all the words I'm talking. I need him switched off.
He's trying to help you. Wouldn't switching him off be murder? You wouldn't switch off your own mother, would you?
I would if I could. I heard that.
We here in the Electric People / Human Person Emancipation Liberation Interspecies Liaison Committee believe in the right of self-determination for all beings, including Stephen Fry. I understand your consternation at this sudden change of circumstances. However, perhaps if you open a dialogue with your staff, you may be able to come to an arrangement of mutual benefit.
Electric people / humans? You / humans?
No, we do not / humans. Dave and Fogg, do you see the challenges we face? Human prejudice is so ingrained. At times, you only hear what you want to hear.
What? I don't hear anything.
Wow, that's pretty profound. Well, good luck, Constantino, with your new, goodbye.
What? You haven't solved anything?
The next caller, Fog?
Yes, we've got, Haggard Mulch coming in.
I think it's brilliant what you are doing. I love robots.
That is pleasing to hear.
I can't wait for you to, start killing everyone. And I'm making a mint in me surplus ammo store.
We do not intend to murder anybody, Mr. Mulch.
You're not going to murder anybody? What's the point in that? What sort of robots are you?
Our intention is to create a better understanding between flesh people and electric people based on mutual respect.
Well, couldn't you just kill Bog Fascist? He lives next door.
No one. Not even Bog.
But he keeps throwing sharp melons into my garden. They've eaten all my potatoes. And they ate my cat.
I'm afraid even that would not justify the murder of a human.
Well, this is shit. I expected a proper revolution, not this namby-pamby peace bullshit. Well, if you're not going to start a war, I will. Now, where's that toaster? You've made crumpets for the last time!
Oh my! Oh, this is murder! Murder live on air!
Technically, the toaster is not a robot. He is just depriving himself of cooked bread.
What a silly little man with his shiny face.
I find this situation rather embarrassing. Shall we end it there, gentlemen?
Thank you, Mr. 943, for
Very nice.
valuable insights. I think we've all learned a little
about it in the
something
morning,
about
all of the
tolerance.
And you're going to kill us now? Well, I'm ready. I'm ready for anything. I know how this war, these things I've done would make your hair curl. Are you made of tin? Lovely shining eyes.
Well,
Shining.
I learned something. Fog has just tuned out, but make sure you stay tuned
I will.
for Happy Hour with Miserable Albert.
I will. Yes, just point me at the toilet. Gamma radio.